Welcome on board Valkyrie. We are Mark and Cynthia. In 2020, we sold everything to chase a dream, cruising America's Great Loop. Starting from Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts in May 2025, we set off on a once-in-a-lifetime journey exploring 6,000 miles of North America's waterways, canals, lakes, and rivers. We are inviting you to join us out here, somewhere on the water, and experience our loop right alongside us.
Alright, so this morning the generator started to run funny, and as I know, means it's time to change the fuel filter. So when the vacuum gets up to about 6 inches of mercury, the generator starts to run funny. So I'm going to do a quick filter change. This one's really easy. Here we go. New filter comes with a new gasket for the cap and an O-ring for the bolt. So I lubricate these in diesel and then replace the old one. Really, I think the hardest part of this job is topping off the filter housing with diesel so that there's no air pocket. And I use this tank and I keep it in the engine room, and I use it to top off these filters when I change them. So yeah, because dealing with an air pocket in your fuel system can be a real pain, so it's easier to just top off the fuel filter housing before you put the cap on. Alright, cover's back on, valve's open. It's better. That's where it's supposed to be. Perfect. Well done.
It's about 12:15, and as you know, we had a late start this morning because Mark went diving and did some things under the boat, and we were, yes, Mark just said in the background, most importantly, we were waiting for the East River current to change. We want to go with the current through the East River into New York City, not against it. We've gone against it before, and it is absolutely not advised. So Mark called the anchor this morning about, 10:45-ish maybe? And then I had a driving lesson today. So I drove for a little bit, took it off standby, actually spun the wheel and drove for a little bit, and then Mark took over, and I didn't really video too much of us actually leaving Northport. It's a really beautiful spot. Did you like our anchorage?
It was great anchorage. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun there in the summer.
Yes, I agree. I thought that anchorage was great. So far, as you probably have read in our blog, this portion of our loop is from New Bedford into New York City. We've done several times, and you can find the videos on that on our website. and on YouTube. But once we hit the Hudson, it's uncharted territory for Valkyrie.
Unknown, never been there, no experience.
But that's all right, because we are excited about seeing all things new in the next 6,000 miles of our trip. And we're glad that
started 6,000 miles.
we haven't even really officially started what America's Great Loop itinerary would say. So when we get on the Hudson, that is officially Great Loop territory. The way that the sun is, there's quite a glare looking out the front, but we're coming up to Throg's Neck Bridge. We're going to be passing City Island over here on our starboard side. We're going to be passing SUNY's Maritime College. We're going to be passing Rikers Island. We're going to be passing LaGuardia, Roosevelt Island. I mean, there's so much on the East River, and it's an amazing little trip. I love coming through the East River with the current, and I love coming into Lower Manhattan into New York Harbor and seeing the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island. It's just, for me, it's just never going to get old. I just love it. It's
My ETA is still
1:25 and we're entering the East River, and we're going to be going under Throg's Neck Bridge, and we should be going with the current, and let's see how long it takes us to get through. We have our door open on the starboard side next to Mark, and boy, are these planes coming in loud. So this is Roosevelt Island here. There's the tram. There you go. One of numerous ferries on the East River. It's an airplane on the water. Do you see it?
We do see it, yeah.
Never seen that before.
Sea streaks.
So this is the boat that ran into the bridge right here. So I think Mark got his photo from his friend.
I hope.
We just saw a ferry leave. And then there's the helicopter pad. Damn, we're awfully close. I don't think we've ever been this close to the helicopter pad.
We're close to getting our hairs cut.
See? And then the Staten Island ferry terminal. And we're gonna have to go around this ferry, because ferries absolutely will take the right of way, whether they have it or not. Never get in the way of a ferry. I don't care what the rules of the road say. Never get in the way of a New York ferry. There's Governor's Island. Careful, there's like debris everywhere. And the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. Okay, because we slowed down, way down on purpose, it is just about 3:10 getting out of the East River and into New York City Harbor. It's a little wavy. I'm in the cockpit, and we're passing Lady Liberty. Tomorrow we're going to be going up the Hudson River right there. It'll be our first time, and we will be going up the Hudson, officially on the Great Loop itinerary. So we're hoping to get, there's an anchorage right behind Lady Liberty, and so we're hoping that there's enough space for us to fit for the night. There are boats everywhere. This is such a busy space. It's not easy for Mark or any captain to navigate this area. Ferries everywhere, pleasure boaters everywhere, tour boats everywhere. Oh, but look, classic Coke. Classic Coke. I know it's not easy for him, but it gives me such an adrenaline rush. I just love it. And it's an absolutely beautiful Northport. Okay, so it's almost 3:40, and we've shut off the engines, but our anchorage is pretty tight. We got a view of the Statue of Liberty. And we have been in here a couple of times, but the last time we were ever here, there were only like 2 other boats. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 or 9 of us in here. It may not be ideal, and we may make another decision, but for now, the engines are off. So we're coming through this extraordinarily tight channel. I don't even know if it's a channel. It's a very tight, small inlet. We're moving. Mark's got the spotlight on, and the red and green buoys are reflective, so that's a good thing. And then we're gonna go basically on the other side of the Statue of Liberty, and hopefully have a better space and better anchor hold. Larger area for the crazy winds that are coming in.
It's just so tight.
It is just tight in there. So okay, so Mark's resetting the anchor. We've moved, but what a view. We're gonna rock and roll a little bit in this space as far as the wakes to the ferries, but if Mark is concerned about the wind in that tight spot that we were just at, then it's better to be safe than sorry.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Our Loop. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned because there's lots more to come. Thank you.